I have only been able to talk with Dome. I've been really wanting to meet you, to talk with you about the beautiful lyricism in your photography in this film. Did you take information or maybe inspiration from Tolkien's works when you were lighting the scenes to produce that golden light? There's a quality of light in this film that you manage really beautifully, especially in the British scenes in the countryside in Sarehole. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, we looked into a lot of his drawings. I mean, and so big inspiration was his drawings. Big inspiration for the war was old First World War photos, but also old Japanese films, Kagamushi or. So there was a lot of colors in the Japanese stuff we liked. There was a lot of colors, of course, in his drawings we liked. And then, I mean, we just tried to, these different worlds, like, to go a little bit different approaches. But in general, we'll do his life story pretty naturalistic and low-key, and then do the war scenes a little bit more into the fantasy.
More heightened sense of contrast and light.
Yeah, yeah.
Tell me, there's a lot of his artwork that people don't know about. When people think of Tolkien, they think of his languages and his books, but they don't think about his watercolors and his visual art. And it's really impressive what he created in his lifetime, isn't it?
It's stunning. I mean, it's really, really amazing. And I also, I mean, after we did this, I mean, a lot of stuff opened up for me as well. I didn't know about all his, like you said, all his drawings. I didn't know about. So it was a fantastic project to be on.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes. What was your favorite scene to film?
I had a few, but I have a really strong love to what we call the invasion scene, where he goes over the hill to no man's land and want to find his friend. That journey where it's suddenly it become he be getting these hallucinations and then the gas attack, and then I mean that part I think that was amazing. Yeah.
Obviously, the crew was working very hard. The conditions that you were in were crazy. There was water and mud and explosions and pyrotechnics everywhere. How did you manage to do this whole crazy scene?
I mean, we tried to plan also because we do not compared to the size of the film, we don't have much money to do it. Right. So it was really, really important that we were structured and planned and I mean, actually know what we are doing, basically. So we also storyboarded a bit of the war, so we were sure that we were getting what we wanted, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yes. My favorite transition in the film is when you transition from the green countryside of Sarehole, and then bam, you're in Birmingham, which is dirty and red, and there's fire in the chimneys near, and the colors change. This was a really thoughtful transition.
Yeah, and that was also pretty planned, that we start in this, like his drawings in beautiful England, come to gritty yellow Birmingham. So that was also down on paper before we started. Yeah.
It is beautiful. The movie is very thoughtful. It's very beautiful. And I love the photography because there is something about romance. And romance cannot be shown in a movie unless the photography is equally romantic. I don't know how you did it, but you did it.
Thank you so much.
Yes, really well done.
Thank you.